man who can be trusted in little things can be trusted in great. The man who is dishonest in little things will be dishonest in great. If then you cannot be trusted with money, that tainted thing, who will trust you with genuine riches? And if you cannot be trusted with what is not yours, who will give you what is your very own? No servant can be the slave of two masters. He will either hate the first and love the second, or treat the first with respect and the second with scorn. You cannot be the slave both of God and of money. The Gospel of the Lord.
Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ.
And I've already asked this question yesterday, but you don't need to answer it. So, do you know John Paul Freeman? No? Doesn't ring a bell? John Paul Freeman? Alright, I'll change my question. Do you do good? Have you done any good deed this day? No? 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 Not even one? No? Who did something good? Okay. Thank you. Thank you. If you know that you'll lose your life you'll lose 12 years of your life, will you still do that good? Really? At least it frees you from your children. 12 years. In 2007 or 6, I think, John Paul Freeman, who was a member of the British Army, went on a holiday in Bulgaria. He went on a holiday in Bulgaria because he had friends there. He was 20 at that time, and my understanding is that he hails from Newcastle. Newcastle, you know where Newcastle is? Okay. Where Newcastle West is? Who's fighting against Cessnock Guanas? So, there, no idea. A 12-year-old kid who was a Roma. A Roma is a gypsy in Bulgaria, and he was being bullied by 15 to 20 teenagers. And what Jock did was he tried to help the kid. If you were in his position and see someone being bullied, will you fight for him, or will you just distance yourself? Will you do good, or will you just go to the cafe and enjoy your day? But Jock, true to his form, I think, tried to help the kid. But in the event, in that particular event, in Bulgaria, you're allowed to carry knives, Paul Hogan knives if you want. And I think it's legal for them to do that there. My understanding here in Australia, you can't even carry a slingshot. Even if a magpie attempts to hit you, you can't hit back because it's illegal to bring those stuff. But in Bulgaria, they were allowed to carry that. And while he was defending the kid, he accidentally stabbed one of the teenagers, which killed him. And he was imprisoned for 20 years. I think he was freed on parole last week. Last week. They're just waiting for his documents so that he can come back to Australia. The thing is, I've been wondering, what if he realized that he will be imprisoned for doing a good deed? Do you think he will still do it? What do you think? I think he will still do it. Because even when he was in prison, he was working for justice. especially for the prisoners. He organized a union for them. And some months ago, he went on hunger strike just to promote justice in the prison system. I'm not even sure if Jock is a Catholic or a Christian or whatever. But it seems for him it is clear what he wants to do with his life. Promote justice. With your life as a Christian, what is it that you want to promote? Are you really God's followers? In today's gospel, Jesus reminds us you can't either be a slave of God or a slave of money. Who are you slave to? Is God in the horizon? Or are you enslaved by footy, by your career, by money? Does God come only into your picture at 5 p.m. on a Sunday? Or is God part of your life and your system? Is God really your master? And if, in the silence of your hearts, you are saying yes, in what ways have you been a servant of God? In what ways have you been enslaved by your God? Are your lives, are your behaviors a clear manifestation that you are God's followers?